This is Finlay Sturgis with Seconds Out. Delighted to be joined with former undisputed champion Josh Taylor. Josh, how are you, mate?
Yeah, good for take two again, you know, because you goosed up the first one.
Sat here with the former undisputed, like I said, with a pint. I didn't think I'd be saying that. What's your poison, sir?
I don't know, I've never tried this before, but it's quite nice. It's just a lager, I would say it was a local lager, it's all right.
No free promo to the camera?
I don't know what company it is or what beer it is, it's just a lager, so yeah, it's nice.
How is retirement treating you?
It's been all right, it's been a bit boring. I've had my sort of ups and downs, you know, like kind of coming to terms with that's the end of it for me. But not the kind of way I wanted to go out as well, but as what it is, I've kind of had time to reflect on my career and very proud of myself, you know, and everywhere I've went I've had nothing but praise of my career and stuff. So yeah, I'm proud of my achievements in the game, and I can look back with absolute pride and honour, you know. So yes, it's shit, but I'm content at the same time.
Is the boxing in Glasgow, your hometown, wanting you to come back to boxing potentially, or is this?
No, I'm not be coming back now. I'm done. You know, it's maybe you never know, but 97% sure that I won't be coming back. You know, but my health reasons really. You know, it's rather than anything else. It was my health. So yeah, I can't see me coming back, but you never know. But I can't see it.
We'll move on to tonight's boxing. A brilliant card in Glasgow. What did you make of the main event?
Yeah, it was good. It was a really cagey affair, like I anticipated. Thought it was going to be a little bit awkward, which it turned out to be. And yeah, just a cagey affair. Thought Nathaniel nicked it maybe by a round, maybe two. But it was a cagey affair. You know, it was quite a hard fight to score at times, but I thought he maybe just nicked it, but obviously the judges saw it differently. But yeah, it was. You'll be disappointed, that's for sure. But it was a tough affair, cagey affair.
I always find it quite telling when one person looks distraught with a draw and the other person looks fairly happy. Lorente looked fairly happy to retain his titles. Does that maybe say that Collins could have nicked it and probably should have nicked it?
Well, as I say, I thought I had him just nicking it, but yeah, I don't know. It's kind of things you can't. Doesn't mean anything but reading into it. You know, I don't know. You maybe need to ask them what they thought. But yeah, I couldn't really comment on that. You need to ask them how they thought about that.
If you were Collins, are you wanting that rematch straight away? Are we wanting to set that record straight?
Yeah. If it was me, I would be right. Get the rematch on straight away, put it right, put the foot on gas a little bit more, and get that so then you've got your belts back and then you can move on to bigger fights again. So yeah, I'd be pushing for the rematch if it was me. Yeah.
You mentioned putting the foot on the gas. It seemed like he rested on his laurels in them mid-rounds, lost maybe 3 or 4 in a row on Carl Frampton's scorecards. Is that what pushed it to the draw ultimately?
Yeah, possibly, because he was getting off good shots, and then he was, like you've just said, reiterated, he kind of just sat back and kind of waited a little bit too much, you know, and gave a couple of rounds away. But as I said, they were all very close rounds and kind of hard to choose. So yeah, he'll be gutted. And if it was me, if I was Nathaniel, I'd be right. Let's get that rematch now, and then get the show back on the road, back on track, you know.
We'll move on to Willie Hutchinson. A really good performance. We had showboating, we had power shots, and then ultimately the finish in round 7. What did you make of his performance?
Yeah, it was good. Willie, see, when that's what I said before in a different interview. It's just when Willie's good, he's really good. He's shit hot, you know. So he's made all the right steps. He's took himself away from Scotland. I think it's Spain he trains in now, and he really dedicated himself to his craft. And he's a great talent, you know. World amateur champion, so he's got the talent for sure, and he's taking it seriously now, and he looks like he's a great talent. It was a good performance. I missed the last couple of rounds because I was in the changing rooms, and then all of a sudden turned the telly off for some reason, so I missed the finish.
we're going to look for the Josh Buatsi rematch. That is what he said as well. Do you think he gets past Zach Barker?
Who gets past Zach Catterall?
Buatsi.
Buatsi. I don't know. It's a tough fight. I haven't really seen Parker fight much, so it would be an inaccurate assessment from me, really. So I'd rather not say. So I haven't seen Parker fight much, so I couldn't really give my judgment on that.
But you still believe that Willie Hutchinson would beat Josh Buatsi?
I think Willie Hutchinson definitely can. He's got the talent for sure. So why not push for that fight? Why not push for it? I think if I was Hutchinson, I'd be doing that. Yeah.
I'll do a hard segue over to the Jack Catterall news. Obviously moved away from former trainer, now in America. What do you make of that?
Yeah, I thought it was quite a strange, random sort of move. I don't know what's been happening with them. I don't know if there's been a bit of bother between them, or something's not been right, or a bit of friction, or what. I don't know. You need to ask Jack, but yeah, it's certainly a bit of a surprise. But as a fighter point of view, if he feels he wasn't getting the best out of himself, then who's anyone to say? Because you're the sort of pilot of your own career. You're the pilot of your own career, so you kind of have to do what's best for you, and that's what he's done, obviously.
Were you shocked that it wasn't Ben Davison? Obviously moving all the way over to America is a big move.
No, I think he's probably done the right thing getting out of the UK and going over to America and surrounding himself with fighters that are better than him, you know, world-class level fighters. So I think it's a good move, yeah.
Also, we'll talk about Eddie Hearn's fight again with Anthony Joshua, set to be in Africa, his next fight. Martin Bakole seems to be the only one that makes sense. Do you agree?
Anthony Joshua's going to Africa, did you say?
Yes, that is the news.
All right. Oh well. Yeah, but that would be good. Yeah, with Bakole as well. Yeah, why not? Big African affair. So yeah, that would be a good fight. Yeah.
You don't see Moses Talma taking any of them fights. Obviously, rumoured to be fighting Michael Hunter or David Adelaide. Is that the right fight for Moses?
Well, Moses has still got to go through the levels, so if that's what's available, then you've got to take it, really. If there's nothing else available, you've got to take it. So yeah, I just think Moses is a great talent, and you can only really beat what's put in front of him at the time being. So as I say, the heavyweight division ain't that deep, it's not that big, you know, so he's got to take what comes to him.
Do you think that's a step back? Obviously, we look at David Adelaide's last performance against Hrgovic, and then Moses Talma's blitzing of Dillian Whyte in Saudi. Do you not think that maybe is even a sidestep? Yeah,
I think David Adelaide, in terms of levels, is a little bit of a step back, but if that's what's available, you've got to take it.
Thank you very much for your time.
No worries, mate. Cheers.